if ravioli was a professional athlete, these would be disqualified as being on steroids. Did you hear that the chicken parm was invented here? Is that true?
That's the truth.
It's the truth. Look at that cheese pull. How sick is that?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Where can you find the best Italian food in Brooklyn?
The best Italian food in Brooklyn. It's a loaded question. You mean like old school Italian?
Old school Italian.
Like old school Italian?
Old school Italian.
Follow me, I got the perfect spot. Let's go to Bamonte's.
Hell yeah.
Have you been here before? This place is a living relic of a bygone era. Follow me, it's been open 125 years. It's a time capsule. So I'm Danielle. My handle is Have You Covered in the Kitchen. And we are at a classic red sauce establishment, but not just any red sauce establishment. It's one of the oldest Italian restaurants in New York City. A lot of politicians and actors, actresses, celebrities have frequented here, like Joe DiMaggio, Frank Sinatra has been here. A number of different television and movie scenes were filmed in Bamonte's. The payphones that we just walked past were in the Sopranos episode with Valentina, his Gumata. There was an episode in The Sopranos where someone actually gets killed, taken out. That was back there. And it's like Cheers, where everybody knows your name. You know the waiters, they know you. It's classic dishes, it's the staples, it's the old school, old world dishes that I grew up with against the backdrop of a historic, iconic restaurant that hasn't changed in 125 years. So one of their classic dishes that I love is the eggplant rollatini. Grazie. And the mussels marinara. You can't go wrong with either of these options. They are old school and they are phenomenal. And a red sauce joint always has to have an element of red sauce. So an eggplant rollatini is what its name implies. It's rolled eggplant with ricotta and mozzarella inside, and of course, marinara sauce on the outside. This is one of my favorite appetizers at Bamonte's. It's one that stood the test of time. Oh, we got a birthday here. Gotta turn around and wish them luck. Woo. I digress. Eggplant rollatini. Cheers. That is just so good. They never miss. They never miss with the eggplant rollatini. The mussels are just phenomenal. If you can just get a close-up of them, they're always so fresh and they're always so delicious. Just take a look at how plump and delicious these mussels are. Delicious. Naturally, we have to uncover the bread because with mussels comes dipping sauce. And if you didn't dip, it didn't happen. This is what's known as a sponge job. This is definitely a sponge job. Normally I watch carbs, but here I actually just watch carbs go into my mouth. Always hits the spot, always. A lot of people go for the white sauce on the mussels. I always go for the red sauce because if you're a red sauce joint, you want to make sure that the red sauce is good. That holds true on the seafood, that holds true on the vegetables, that holds true on the pasta. I can never get sick of red sauce. Like I have red sauce going through my veins. I'm Southern Italian, so it is what it is.
You got your
Oh, wow.
welcome sauce.
Thank you so much. Cheese, little red pepper. Okay, so if ravioli was a professional athlete, these would be disqualified as being on steroids. It's teeming with like molten ricotta. Let me just cut it open for you. They make these in-house. How sick is that? Look at that cheese pull. So good. The diet starts tomorrow, you know? When you go to Bamonte's, you can't be on a diet. Ancora, the linguine vongole. This is one of my favorites. This is a Lenten classic because on Fridays during Lent, we never had meat. And I love the linguine with clam sauce, white style, as opposed to the red. Just my preference. So we're gonna just scoop a little of this.
What's the best way to serve pasta?
So I don't really get involved with the spoon. A lot of people get involved with the spoon. I don't. I just go fork to plate. Look at the size of the clams that they give you. These are no like chopped canned clams. These are fresh. These are the real deal. This is how I twirl. Fork to plate. That's it. No spoon. Just fork to plate. That is so good. So fresh. So I was always team linguine over team spaghetti. I like the bitiness of it. I like when it's very, very al dente, almost to the point that people would say it's maybe a little raw, but I'd rather that than a pasta being soft. If it's soft, I won't eat it. It has to be al dente, al dente. And this is perfect. The way they did this, perfect. Delicious.
Bon appetit.
Thank you. Hey, how are you? How you doing?
Good to
to
see
see
you.
you. How's everything?
What are you doing in my neighborhood?
I'm eating. What do you think I'm doing? Countdown to the feast, right?
Oh, last year was great. This year's gonna be even better.
So, if you don't know, the OLMC feast on Giglio Sunday in here, it's bananas, right?
Yes.
They're here with the napkins in the
Yeah.
air, chairs flying,
The band
everything's
comes in,
the band
everyone's
comes
dancing.
in. It's wild. It's really something to see.
Well, they all come back for the feast.
Yes.
But they want to come back to Bamonte's too because
Always.
this is good food. You get to see everyone in the neighborhood. You celebrate, you know.
Food and
old times.
entertainment,
Yeah, exactly.
all in one. All right.
We'll see you
I'll
at the
see
feast.
you soon.
If
Yes.
you need a reservation, call me.
I will. Take care. Always good to see Monsignor Jamie. He's a permanent fixture in Bamonte's, and he is basically entertainment of the Il Giglio feast. It's always a crazy time. It's always a good time. So we'll be here. So we're getting chicken parm, and we're getting the pork chop with the cherry peppers. So Bamonte's is said to have invented the chicken parm. I know it's controversial, but if you ever find yourself on Italian-American Jeopardy, and you are faced with the question, who invented chicken parm for 1,000? You can proudly say Bamonte's in Williamsburg. Oh, here we go.
I have the chicken parmigiana and the pork chop.
The legendary chicken parm. So Raymond, did you hear that the chicken parm was invented here?
This is what the
It was? Is that true?
this is true.
It's the truth. Wow. Chicken parm is always one of those things that I never have in a hero. I always have it as a standalone. This is the hallmark of a red sauce joint, the parms. If you screw up the parm, you really shouldn't be a classic red sauce joint. That just hits every single time. They never do anything that's off color, off key. It's just always perfect. It's always good.
What makes the perfect chicken parm?
The sauce has to be good. Without the sauce being good, this whole thing falls apart. The fresh mozzarella is always tasty, but it doesn't melt right. So this is not fresh mozzarella. This is regular low moisture mozzarella. And of course, a crispy, golden brown, and delicious cutlet is the foundation of a chicken parm. So when you got all that, you got the perfect trifecta. So next up is my favorite pork chop with hot cherry peppers. So we're gonna dig right in. Look at that. You could smell what I'm smelling. It's very, very vinegary. I judge a place based on the pork chop and cherry peppers. If they have it, it's a plus. And if they have it and they do it right, it's an A+. Look, pork, the other white meat. This is definitely on my short list for death row meals. That hits the spot. Spicy, good. They do it perfectly here because they don't drown it in like a gravy. Some of the places put it in such a heavy sauce. It's just with garlic. It's very light. It's very vinegary. Always love this dish. I always make this dish and I always order it out. Almost to the point where my friends are like, all right, enough with the pork chop and the cherry peppers. Like there are other things on the menu, but I like it. I like what I like. Oh my goodness.
Vero espresso,
Thank
your
you.
Italian cheesecake,
Oh my God.
and I bring the pizza very fine. You gotta try.
Thank you. Their Italian cheesecake is legendary. Like, this is my favorite thing in the whole world. I crave this. This is literally my favorite dessert. And they make this in-house. Like, this is no bindi or that they subcontract out or they get delivered. They make this. I love this. It's not too sweet. This is my favorite of all time. And now we're trying the berry tart. They also make this one, and it's phenomenal. I'm not even lying, that is so ridiculous. We're gonna have a little espresso now. Little anisette, never hurt anybody, puts hair on the chest, you know? Cheers. Pinky up. Perfect.
Hi,
Laura,
you?
how are
Nice
you?
to see you.
Nice to see you.
How's everything?
Everything is delicious. Everything is
Did you
great.
enjoy everything?
Oh, of course, as usual. So Laura is one of the owner's daughters. So Anthony's daughter. It's
Yes.
Laura, Nicole, and Lisa.
Yes.
3 daughters, right?
My dad, he was in the restaurant his whole life. He was in the kitchen cooking years ago. My grandparents were in the kitchen before him. So it just, all our recipes went down from generation to generation. So, yeah.
So it's 4 generations now.
Yes.
Wow.
And hopefully our children will be the 5th, but they're still young yet, so.
It's like home. It's like
Yes.
home cooking. Do you remember The Sopranos being filmed
Yes.
here? So what table were they at?
When they came in with the girlfriends, they were in a corner table here. And then James Gandolfini actually sat down with me and my dad, like in between scenes. And he sat with us and talked with us. It was a very nice experience.
Oh, that's so
He was a great
nice.
man.
And where was the guy whacked?
In the middle, right underneath where the chandelier
Over
is.
there. Don't change a thing.
No,
No
never.
QR codes.
Never,
We don't want
never.
QR codes. Keep the laminated
Never,
menus.
yeah. We would never change.
No, you can't. It's perfect the way it is. So ever since I remember, I always was a foodie, and I know a thing or two about food. Bamonte's, it just is a taste of home to me. So if you guys are ever in Brooklyn, go to Wither Street, go to Bamonte's. You definitely won't regret it. And if you want to know how to make some of those dishes at home, some of those classic Italian dishes, I have a cookbook. Its name is From Courtroom to Cucina, and you'll find some home cooking there, some good old-fashioned Italian red sauce recipes, and you definitely won't be sorry. Salute!